Okay, so where I left off was that I had just removed the timing belt, and um, there it is. So the next step in the head, replacement or valve replacement, is to remove all the harness, plugs, and get this intake manifold off. First things I'm gonna do is actually just go over and make sure I get all the stuff that I need to remove either off or labeled. I do have a lot of labeling to do, so I think that's going to be my first set that I'm going to be doing. Um, Lots of labeling. I gotta get the distributor off, and yeah. But first thing I'm going to do, I think, is going to get the loom, the wiring labeled, pulled apart, and just kind of up out of the way as much as possible, because that's going to be a big portion of what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to get the throttle cables as well as the cruise control off. I'll make sure I label those, A and B or whatever. But those got to come off. But anything basically attached to the intake manifold right here, that's going to have to come off. That's really the next thing to come off is intake manifold. But this big loom of wires right here is going to have to come out. These hoses here, distributor. But depending on how complex it is, I'll make a step-by-step. But right now, I think the major portion is to make sure every single plug is labeled where it needs to go back. And yeah, I think that's probably the next step. All right.